Hello everyone, I'm Iron Felix and welcome to Elite Dangerous. Now, I'm just going to drive my vehicle over a little bit. So, last stream I did a bit of an exploration stream, and I was just basically flying around the universe and seeing what there was out there. And then I heard about these ruins, you see. Now, I am on the planet where the ruins were discovered. A little bit late for the community goal, unfortunately, but I am on the planet where the ruins were discovered. I've found them after getting very, very specific coordinates online, I have to say. So they are, if you're interested in checking them out, anyway, they are at minus 31.7671, minus 128.7586, and the way that you find them, okay, so the top number, you want to be travelling with a heading of either 180 or 360 around the planet, and with the second number you want to be heading on your heading of either 90 or 270, and that's your heading at the top there, just above so yeah, your compass is that bit, which changes. So I'm currently at 344, and my ASP is at a heading of 43-ish. And then if we turn around, we start to see some of these ruins. Now this is a very, very strange area. So it's an airless, it's a barren rock ultimately. I don't know if this place might have ever had an atmosphere. It's not got a huge amount of gravity, but we do have these sort of ruins that are embedded into the rock here. Now, by following our radar, so something else we should talk about. So the radar will tell you where things are, ultimately. So those little blips that we see here now, that sort of stuff is probably going to be ores, little bits of rock here and there. Nothing necessarily of interest. The things of interest are going to be the larger blips. So as we see at the top, we've got these massive blips here, and by following them we find something interesting. So here we have a cluster, ultimately, of things. I don't know, buildings, servers, I don't know. They're very, very odd, these things. So it's my first time coming here, and we've kind of got all these, and that one's glowing, and that one is actually glowing. Right, now I've heard the glowing ones, if I hit you, the glowing ones can be scanned. I had to press U to deploy, because the deployment is a little bit weird. If I can get in... and scan that. This active ancient obelisk. And we should get some data off this, I think. Yeah. Nice. So we do actually get some data off this one. Ship's being a little bit funny. Possibly because it was on a little bit of a strange... So now it's deactivated. So scanning will get you data that can be used somehow when you find the right person to sell it to. The other thing that you might find on planets, again, getting these large blips, these data nodes. So I've actually got... or data points. So I've actually got data point intel here for Empire that's worth 3,895. These are things that you can just find on planets, again following these large data blips. Now we've got more blips up here, and that might point to something interesting. That one's it's been knocked over. I mean, first, I watched Scott Manley's video on these ruins, and these pillars, they didn't look like buildings to me. They looked like pillars, like they would have supported something on top. But I don't know, that the ancient obelisks, they look like they're almost like data storage. So, got something else up here. We've got a rock, but we've also got some large data blips. So, let's see what they are. Ooh, more obelisks. This one is pointing more over here. I'm going slow. If you go too fast in this, it can be a very bouncy ride. You can do rather interesting things with these buggies. I always say that Elite Dangerous is planets done right, because planets are very, very difficult to make into a fun experience. So if I was just messing around and not really exploring, I'd probably be doing this at full speed, but I'm doing more exploring, so I'm being a little bit more careful. Plus, I don't have a huge amount of fuel. My asp is currently, it needs a few passes on a sun. Okay, you've got something down there? Right in the middle of nowhere, actually. It's glowing. Ooh, it's a thing. That can be scooped, I think. Hold on. If I hit home...
Cargo scoop deployed.
I've got this green goo. Oh, I've got to target it first, I think. Ancient urn, which I've just run over. No. Back. So yeah, going back to the whole planet's done right thing. Yeah, so stuff like being able to jump. So you can jump in this ship a little bit and use some fuel, but you can get a little bit of lift. So if you're doing, full load through these dunes, I guess, these mountains, you can actually almost hop over rocks that might impede your process. Or progress. Which, it's a rather nice idea, and they can actually, when you're in the air, you can actually move your ship. You can tilt your ship. So you can go up a ramp and then actually tilt your ship, or flip it if you want to. You can do a 360-degree flip if you wanted to. But yeah, you can do very sort of subtle movements so that you know that when you land, you're going to be landing on your wheels, not on your side or back or front. So yeah, I will always say that, although we don't have the ability to drive around habitable planets or Earth-like planets, and I can see why, because that's going to be quite awkward to do. Okay, what's that? Ancient tablet. Ooh. Right, we're getting some reasonably decent things here. This one might be a little bit more awkward to get to. I reckon if we can probably just hop in. Yeah, there we go. Right, the cargo bay's now full, but let me just hop off. And yeah, so when you get yourself a little bit stuck, you can get yourself off. Right, I'm gonna call my ship in. Oh, I can only dismiss. Oh well, it's only over there anyway. Because this would be quite a good place to land it. To go back to the ship, I guess. But yeah, there's other things here. Let's see if we can find something else to scan, because I can't carry any more stuff because I've only got a cargo bay of 2 on this thing. But the data blip should take us into something interesting. Well, hopefully, thanks to all the exploring that I did on that stream and recently, I should have quite a bit of exploratory data to sell. And I do want to come back here when I've got a little bit more fuel and stuff. But I've got a fairly major blip here for something. I'm kind of interested to see what it is now. It's a little bit flatter here, so I can open the taps a little bit. But when I leave here, it'll be... I probably won't return here immediately. I might do it on the stream, actually, at some point. But... Ooh, that one looks like a bridge. Almost. It'd be very, very steep bridge, but a bridge nonetheless. There's a fair amount, actually, of ruins here. Let's see if we can just not break ourselves too badly. No, bad, back. There we go. There's a good vehicle, and now you've... So this, this SRV does control a little bit like a ship, in a very strange way. I think this is not going to be. This is going to be a thing to collect. I think the data blip is so small. I think we're coming up on something like an ancient tablet or urn or something like that. Yeah, I think it's that thing down there. But we've got some good data here, and I will definitely go back and we'll come back and see what else I can find here at some point. What's that? Ancient orb. Right, if I just... Right, I've got to nip back to the... These are probably all worth quite a bit, so what I want to do... I'll go back to the asp and transfer this stuff up, and then I'm going to go and grab that orb, because... I don't know how much these things are going to be worth, but to the right person, they might be worth quite a bit. So let's see. Just drive slowly in here. This is why we don't strip out our cargo bays. There we go. Right. Transfer cargo. Ancient, yeah. Confirm. Right. I'm just gonna go back, grab that urn, and then load up my ship and go somewhere with a station. But yeah, this has been quite an interesting explore. Where was that orb? So somewhere? No, it was a tiny blip. And for some reason it's not selected anymore. Oh, there. Over there, I think. No? Damn it. I think this is the way to the ruins, rather than that little blip. Ah, I might have lost it. Oh well. It's over here, I thought, somewhere. No, looks like we've lost it. Oh well, never mind. I've got some interesting things from there, and I'll be interested to see quite what they're worth. But yeah, so I thought I would just do a quick video there, because I've been hunting those ruins for a little while, and finally found them. So I thought I would share that, and I'll probably be doing a little bit more Elite now that I've found, you know, almost another little thing that I can just do in it. So with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.